Come September 19, 2020, the people of Edo State, South Nigeria will partake in an election to decide who becomes their next governor. Though there are 14 other political parties in the fray, the contest is apparently between the two dominant political parties in the country, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and the All Progressives Congress (APC), which have the incumbent governor, Godwin Obaseki and Osage Izeyamu, as their flag bearers respectively. So far, almost a month to the election, the campaigns have not only reached fever pitch level, but also become stormy with threats and counter-threats that are not only making tempers rise, but also sending frightening signals of what will be the nature and color of the process and the eventual outcome. Already, the storm is gathering, and what is playing out in Edo should be seen as a comic tragedy that needs to be guarded seriously and cautiously so that it does not snowball into conflagration that may consume not the contenders alone but also innocent souls. The language is that of war, which shouldn't be. The message is of violence, which also should not be. Political actors, especially those appointed by their parties as campaign managers, are talking tough and threatening fire and brimstone, forgetting that Edo and its good people will continue to exist after the election. We urge caution and advise that, as obtains in civilized climes, contestation for political offices should be done not in a theater of war, but in a marketplace of ideas. It should not be also threat nor violence as the chief protagonists are brandishing in the Edo circumstance. Political campaigns should be issued based on people-centered. For us, the September election should not be about personal or individual interest. It should be about Edo people. We advise that the people, their lives, interests and welfare should be the center piece of all contestations. We therefore call on the political parties not to see the election as a do-or-die affair. They should conduct themselves in a manner that shows our democracy is maturing. Former President Goodluck Jonathan holds the view very strong that no politician's ambition is worth the blood of any Nigerian. We cannot agree more. We also call on both the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and the security agencies to rise to the occasion. Nigeria has got sufficient electoral laws that guide the conduct of elections. We expect INEC to muster enough moral courage to wield its big stick against any party that runs foul of these laws. Festus Okoye, INEC's commissioner in charge of voter education, stated recently at a media program that the commission would not hesitate to cancel any election that is marred by violence. That, for us, is the way to go, and we hope this will be communicated to contenders in the Edo election. Security agencies should not offer themselves for sale. Utmost peace, safety of life and property in all nooks and crannies of Edo State should be their ultimate preoccupation now that electioneering campaigns are upbeat, and also during the elections. They should not take sides for whatever reasons. We are aware that until recently the government in Edo was APC. The governor's defection to the PDP has made the government assume the spirit of character of the umbrella party, but the APC hawks still see it as their government. For that reason, keeping a grip on the levers of power is vital to the Broom Party, more so as its opponents in the PDP draw attention to the failings at the federal level. Poverty has always played a major role in escalating violence during elections as it influences a great deal people's behavior, decisions and choices. We are therefore urging Edo people to look beyond money, conduct themselves with maturity, go out there and vote for whoever they think will put the interests of the people first. We also urge the people not to be cowed but resist the strong and powerful politicians who will be leaving their state in peace and coming to cause trouble and confusion in the name of election. Such politicians are no friends of the people. They should be identified and resisted. Okay, this is an advice, but that is how it ought to be. It's a good advice for any state, for any country. But honestly speaking, we need to be real. We have to face the reality, because all these ones, they will enter under they will enter into the dream. You know what? The people we are talking about, you cannot tell us. Or the actors, the main actors, they can't tell us that they don't know all of this. It has been happening over and over again, over and over again. It is what they are used to, not what we are used to. And again, it's just funny that we have a 14 political parties that will be participating in this election. We've never even heard about the third force. It's only the two people we are hearing, and I don't think anybody will be even willing to go and vote for those people. But some people will have that integrity, even if it's only two people that will vote for those parties, because we don't even know them. At least we are supposed to know the third party that is even pulling with, but we can't even hear any of those. The only two parties I could hear from that state, the parties that took Easy Yamu to court, whether ADP and NR or something, I don't know. But I just came to know about them when they took Easy Yamu and his deputy to court. That based on what's it called? Based on their qualification. With that being said, so another again, giving the people advice. So already the writer has already said that poverty and whatever has been the issue that we are dealing with in this country, and you can't tell people who always believe that the government or these people, the politicians, are not to be trusted, and they don't get anything in particular with them from them. Whatever they give to them, they will induce them. So it's not everybody. Majority of the people cannot resist that temptation. Some just believe that, oh, let me just get what I want to get, because after now, nobody knows what they're going to do, because in the past we've experienced such. No matter how you cry, no matter what you say, they won't do anything. So some people just be like, let me just collect what I need to collect. Even when people have come out to tell those who are always involved in that whatever they are going to give you, it's not going to even last you some hours, not to talk of a month, not to talk of a year, let alone 4 years. Of course, these people who are taking all of those things, they understand all of those facts, but they believe that, yes, what difference does it make? Even if I don't collect anything from them, it will still be the same thing. So they know that fact. So the whole thing is just dicey. The people, like I said, the main actors, they know all of this, and that is exactly what they want. Taking advantage of the people, taking advantage of the situation, and they are not ready to change anything. They are not ready to do anything. And that's why we are where we are. A word is enough for the wise. If they will take it, if the masses will take it, everybody has taken position, no matter what they will be told. They won't listen. The people who want to take to this advice are the people that will just sit back at home and say, oh, you know what, let me just sit down and don't even go anywhere. I will not even vote for anybody. But that alone is another, it's a party, and that alone again is not even helping the matter. But because you can't still blame those people who are still going to be sitting on the fence. So guys, let us hear your opinion if you think these people will be listening to all this advice given to them.